Good morning and welcome. It is Thursday, the 10th of February. This is Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you're all very, very well. Today we've got a usual stake-in day, so it's a £20 stake-in day. For those of you who are newish to the channel, we bet through a Sky Bet account, so all of the statistics we should say, are fully transparent and trackable. So £20 on normal day. Occasionally we go double. We've only ever done it once, and then we've had a few days where we've done half stake-in day. We are focused here on value in the market, so it's not always looking at which horse is going to win the race, but where is the value in the market as I perceive it. So we have no guarantees that these horses obviously win, as that's fairly obvious, and we will lose more days than we win. The aim is that we win over the long term, so the days that we do win, the profit outweighs the days that we've lost on those days. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, we'll do a review of yesterday and then we'll get into today's bets. So yesterday, a funny old day yesterday. I'm hoping some of you got more cash than I did for the channel. So it was £20 on, and for the first time we got exactly £20 back. So it was a dead even day, and it is the downside of Sky Bet, as we'll talk about, because some of the races from a best price guarantee point of view would have made it a much healthier situation. So I'm hoping that some of you out there did take the bets and did get better prices than we got on the channel. So bet one was the main lucky 15 bet. Kavanagh's Cross nicely made the frame, placed. Only got 8 to 1 on the channel, and it was 16 to 1 SP, so much bigger SP. And similar situation in second leg. Ashjan, we got 18 to 1 on the channel. 25 to 1 was the SP. Then difficult decision, wasn't far away. It was 7th. We needed it to come 5th. Fredbear, again, that made the frame. 17 to 2 on the channel. That SP a little bit shorter at 15 to 2. So we got a nice each way treble. We weren't far away from landing a really nice each way fourfold there. But we'll take the each way treble. That almost broke us even for the day. We got £18.40 back for that. We then had a very disappointing second lucky 15 where some horses just weren't quite far enough. Mooncourt was the best of those. Fell when looking like it was about to get in contention, so that was disappointing. So no return on bet 2. Bet 3, we had 2 disappointing horses, and then the third horse, Umsaquame, I think we said that was 11 to 1 on the channel. It backed into 8 to 1, so we got a little each way single on that one. And then the last bet, the Trixie bet, it wasn't to be. The first leg, horse really underperformed, came third. Flaming Dawn, unraced, backed well into the market. I think it was SP'd about 13 to 8, and we took it 100 to 30 on the channel. So really nice bet there, but there was no additional single on the bet yesterday because I prioritised the lucky 15, so we got nothing back, and the third horse was only second. So as I said, made it £20 on, £20 back. First time we've had exactly dead even there. Just before I go into today's bets, a quick word on the golf. So the first tournament started, and all 3 players have started off pretty well. Ross Fisher would have started off even better had he not bogeyed the last 2 holes, but currently still in the top 30. Lee Hao Tong and decent enough round, and Hurley Long was the one leading the way, so he hit 5 under par first round. So nice positive start for the first golf tournament. The second tournament, the Phoenix Open Waste Management one, that starts this afternoon. So some players are teeing off in sort of middle afternoon, 3 o'clock-ish. And then Andrew Putman, he doesn't tee off till about 9 o'clock tonight, our time in the UK. All right. 3 bets today, 3 bets. We've got main bet is bet 1, lucky 15. Okay, so 1 o'clock Doncaster. Sky Bet paying 5 places on this one. Muthamere is the one I'm going to have a little go with at 18 to 1. It did run badly last time. If it picks up the form of where it was in the previous runs, it should be a frame horse for me. So we're going to go with 18 to 1, knowing that it did underperform last time. The big price for today is the 210 Doncaster Hidden Glen 66s. It looks a fairly steady price. It's not moved at all in the market since I was looking last night. Now the case for this horse is that the last few runs, it hasn't run well at all. It's been badly out of form. Even, to be fair, being badly out of form, it shouldn't be too far away because it's dropped so far in the handicap. It is technically £1 out of the handicap for this race, but I don't think that's going to make much difference. If you go back to its form from last year on slightly shorter, because they've been running it over 3 miles. Today's 3 miles. Its better form is 2.5 to 3 miles. If it gets back to its best, it should I genuinely mean this. I think it could win that race. But even if it gets a little bit back to where it should be, I think it's a frame horse, and 66s is really, really overpriced. You never know. Clearly, it's not been running well, and it still could continue to not really run well. But 66s, there's a lot of weak horses in that market, so I'm going with that, and that's why I'm giving it a bit of a talk up today, because it sticks out like a sore thumb in that bet. Then got 337 Ffos Las, Tudor's Treasure, 14s. So there's top 3, all 5 places on Sky Bet. And then the bottom one, 420 Doncaster. We've followed it before on the channel, Ruby 2, 13 to 2. So we've got a 25p each way lucky 15. And then the bottom 2, the circle 2, is an additional 50p each way double just on the bottom 2. So that's £8.50 of our bet. What I would flag is I think it's an interesting day's betting from that there are lots of opportunities in terms of extra places and some interesting maiden and novice races. And I had a look through everything, and I haven't picked stuff in everything. There's some of these paying 5 place races in Sky Bet I've left out completely because I'm either not seeing the value in there or well, no, it's not either. I'm not seeing the value in the race. So I would look at the horse at the top of the market and see nothing sticking out further down. So there are other opportunities I'm not taking, but I just wanted to flag that. Okay, bet 2. What we've got for bet 2 is another lucky 15. So it's our second lucky 15, but smaller stake. And these are all maiden novice races. 117 Ffos Las, Red Lion Lad, very solid 13 to 2. 135 Doncaster. There's a couple of these. I'm amazed Sky Bet are now paying an extra place. They're paying 4 places on that race. So I think Stormcatcher is definitely worth a go at 33s. Then we've got 320 Doncaster, Craig and White Hare, 15 to 2. And then 4 o'clock Thurles in Ireland. 4 places. Again, I'm really surprised Sky Bet are paying 4 places there. So we've got the 2 4-place races. We've got slightly bigger prices in there. But we've got a straight 20p each way lucky 15. So lucky 15, that is singles, doubles, trebles and the accumulator. And if you did get one winner on a Sky Bet and nothing else, you do get bonus. So you get double your stake back for the single win. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, feel free to ask in the comments. Okay, and final bet is a Win Trixie bet. So we've got Win Trixie bet, 302 Ffos Las, Eureka Creek. It's one of those races where you may well find the value in that race bigger than the basically even money favourite. So there's some horses at bigger prices in that. 9 runner novice, I think, and I've looked at it, and I can't see past the favourite being very, very comfortable. I'm hoping it's going to drift a little bit. So I've taken the 10 to 11 that was on this morning. And for the purpose of the Trixie, as long as it's with 2 bigger price horses, I'm okay with it. I would not take 3 prices anywhere like that together. 425 Newcastle, massive price, shake a leg. 5 runner race, 17 to 2 is a huge. It's one of those ones where I could have put it in the each way lucky 15. It's that and bigger price for a 5 runner race. We've put it in here, and I'm just going to go singles. I haven't done an each way bet on it. I'm going with the single bet. And then 630 Newcastle, Assad Jumeirah, 3 to 1. So we've got 75p Win Trixie. We've got a £1 win single on Shake a Leg, circled in light blue, and a £1.50 win single in Assad Jumeirah, circled in pinky colour, 3 to 1. So it's a 550 bet. But as I said, Shake a Leg is something I could have put in the each way bets, and I could have done an each way single, but I'm just going straight on the nose and going for it with that horse. But I really, really think that is an overpriced horse. All right, that is what I've got for you today. I hope you do well with whatever you do, whether you're following my tips, you're putting on your own tips. And if any of you did get any of those better prices on that each way lucky 15 and made some profit off it yesterday, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Okay, either way, see you in the morning. Thanks very much. Cheerio.